Hi, Nicole. I'm Josh. I'm an occupational therapist, and I'm here to see you today to do a range of motion, what's called a manual muscle test with you, and just a general function assessment. So,
Okay.
does that sound good today?
Sounds good.
Okay. Do you know anything about occupational therapy?
A little bit. Like I know that you guys help with trying to come up with ways for me to be able to function with whatever limitations I may or may not have,
Exactly.
and helping me with like injuries.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. So that's good that you already know a little bit about occupational therapy.
Yeah.
And so everything that we do today, I don't want anything to hurt you or to cause any pain like that. So let me know if anything causes you pain today, okay?
Okay.
So we'll get started.
Sounds good.
So for the first part of this assessment, we're going to do the functional assessment. So if you could follow the instructions that I give you, we'll start by shrugging your shoulders. Reach your hands to the sky. Okay. Swing your hands behind you. Yeah. Okay. And then just with your arms, act like you're doing a jumping jack. Okay. And then wash your hair. Okay, good. Tuck in your shirt. Okay, good. Stick arms straight out in front of you. Perfect. Okay, now touch your shoulders. Okay, good. And then lock your elbows at 90 degrees. Yep, perfect, just like that. And then palms to the ceiling like you have. Yep, now palms to the floor. Perfect. Okay, now make a stop sign with them. Perfect. And then put your hands down. Perfect. And then wave your hands. Perfect. Okay. So for this next part, we are going to do your range of motion and manual muscle testing, okay?
Okay.
So first we're gonna do your right shoulder. Come around here. So if you hold your arm straight down, okay. Let me find the process here. Okay, here we go. Okay, now slowly raise your hand in front of you and up to the ceiling. Okay, hold. Okay, you can put your arm down. Okay, that was 153, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, let's come and do your left side. Now you said that you had a left shoulder injury before, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so we'll see if this one's just as good. Okay, go ahead and lift up to the ceiling. Okay, 139, so that one was actually a little bit lower.
Okay.
Okay, now we're gonna do a manual muscle test for your shoulder. So if you put your arm straight out in front of you like this, yeah. Okay, now, let's see here, right there. Okay, now try and resist and push up to the ceiling. Okay, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Now we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Put your hand here, we'll make sure that between the joint. Okay, push up to the ceiling. Okay, that's pretty good. A little bit less than that one, but I would still rate both of them a 5, which is the highest you can
Okay.
be rated for them. Okay, and then for our next one, we're going to do extension. So what that is we're just taking our arm and we're going back like this.
Like,
Yep, just
okay.
how we were kind of swinging it back before, that's what we're going to be doing.
Okay.
So first start off with your arm straight down. Yep. Just like that. Okay, now slowly move it back. Okay, pause there. And that's 40. Okay. And slowly move this arm back. Okay. And that's 45, so that's pretty good for that one. Okay. So then also I need to do the passive range of motion. So before I go any further, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you stick your arm in front of you
Okay.
and above you. We'll start down straight.
Okay.
Yep, we'll start down straight, and then what we're going to do is we're going to lift your arm up above your head one more time, and then I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more range of motion with you, okay?
Okay.
If it hurts, let me know and I will stop, okay?
Okay.
Okay. degrees. Okay. Raise your arm up to the ceiling. Yeah. Okay. So we can get a little bit more. Okay. Let's see here. And that was 170. So that was a little bit more
Okay.
with that one. Okay. We'll do the same thing with this side. Okay. Arm in front of you and up to the ceiling. Okay. Go down. Okay. 155. So that was a little bit more on that one because I believe the other one was 139 that we originally got.
Right, something like
So,
that.
yep. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing for extension on your arm like we just did.
Okay.
Okay. So if you put your arm back. Yeah. Okay, whoop. Right there. Okay. 45. With that. We want to make sure that we're keeping that joint straight there.
Sorry.
Stabilize. No, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and push it back. Your arm back on this side. Okay, stop. There we go. 56 for that one. Okay. Very good, very good. Okay. So for this next one, we are going to do shoulder abduction. So what we're going to be taking is our arm kind of straight out to our side and then raising it up to our ear. So kind of similar to the first
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to be up to the side there. Okay. Now in this one, we'll do the, what's called the passive and the active range of motion, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so if you want to, let's see here, let me get lined up here. Okay, so lift your arm up towards your ear. Okay, we got 155. Let's see if we can get any more out of it. Okay, 165. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, go ahead and raise your hand up towards your ear. Okay. We got 135, 142.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Very good. Okay. Now for the next one, I'm going to have you hold your arm out like this at 90 degrees,
Okay.
just like that. Okay. So we'll do this right one first, so you don't have to do your left one just yet. And then what we're going to do is we're first going to have you raise your arm up like this.
Okay.
And that's external rotation, that's what we're going to be measuring. And then we'll come back down, and then we'll want it as flat as we can get, yep, just
Okay.
like that. And then we're going to rotate it down like that, that's internal.
Okay.
So we'll start off like this, your right shoulder. Okay. There we go. Okay, now go ahead and rotate up. More, so originally 80 and then 90, that's good.
Okay.
Okay, so put your arm back in that initial position. Perfect. Okay, and go ahead and rotate it down. Okay. Let's see here. We've got 80, a little bit more. 85.
Okay.
We're gonna do the same thing on this side. Okay, yep, we'll bend it right at about 90. There you go. Okay. Now go ahead and raise it up. We got 82. And we'll get you. Yep, to 90. Good job. Okay, that's good. Hold it there. Everything feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, rotate down. 80. See if I get a little bit more. Yep. Okay. So initially we had 76 and then we got 82.
Okay.
That one. Okay. So now that was all of your shoulder. What we measured is for your shoulder. Now what we're going to measure is for your elbow. So we're going to just measure to see if you can go almost to 0. So if you just kind of hold it out to the side like this. Perfect. Let's see if we can get you down to 0 here. Okay. And then if you want to make a bicep curl. Okay. Let's see here. If I'll come and do it again. Let me see here. Okay, make a bicep curl. Okay, 140. That's pretty good. Okay, let's, if you want to do it again. Bicep curl 140. 142 fracted, so that's good.
Okay.
That's good for that one. Okay. For this one. Okay, you're down to 0, that's good. Okay, now go ahead. Okay, about 145. That one, yeah. Very good, almost 150 there.
Okay.
It's passive, okay. Very good. Okay, for this next portion, we are going to manually muscle test you for your external rotation and your internal rotation is what we're going to be doing, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to go back to where you had your arm at your side. Yep, arm at your side, and then up to your ear is the motion that we're going to manually muscle test you, okay?
Okay.
For this, you can actually, if you just want to stick your arm out like this, yep, and then try and resist my hands, okay?
Okay.
Up to the ceiling. There you go. Good job. Let's do this side. Okay, try and resist me. Very good. Okay. Now for the next one, if you want to make your arm into a 90-degree angle, I want you to try and resist my hand. Okay, very good. We'll do this side. Yep, make a 90 degree. Okay, try and resist. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing, but you're going to be pushing towards the ceiling, okay?
Okay.
So arm at 90 degrees. Okay, go ahead and resist. Okay, good. Okay, go ahead and resist. Okay, good. 5 out of 5 for all of those.
Okay.
That's good. Okay. I'm going to have you put your arm out in front of you. Your elbow can stay next to your side like this. Yep, like that. And what I'm going to do, let me roll this up here. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure you rotating your wrist to the ceiling and to the floor for this one. Okay.
Okay.
So first we're going to take the measurement on the outside. I'm going to have you move your palm to the ceiling. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see here. Okay. Okay, go ahead and move your palm to the ceiling. Okay. There you go. We got 90 on that one. And then the next one, I'm going to measure on the inside of your wrist.
Okay.
And that's going to be moving your palm to the floor.
Okay. So like.
So you can start in your
Okay.
neutral position. Yep, like that. And then, let's see here. Okay, move your palm towards the floor. Okay. Let's see that one. 80 on that one. For pronation, okay. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side. There you go. Okay. So if you want to put your palms to the ceiling. $89 for that one. Okay. And then, let's see here. Okay, put your palm to the floor. There we go. 84 with that one. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna be testing your strength for those same muscles, okay?
Okay.
So if you try to rotate your wrist towards the floor, okay, very good. Now rotate your wrist towards the ceiling, very good. This one, I'll give you a 5 on both of those. Okay. Okay, rotate your wrist towards the floor, okay, very good. Rotate your wrist to the ceiling. Okay, very good. 5 out of 5 on both of those. For this next portion, I'm going to be taking measurements of your wrist. Okay, so we've done your shoulders and we've done your elbow so far as measurements go, and manually muscle testing you. So for your wrist, first what we're going to measure, put your wrist right out on the end like that. And then we're going to try to keep it horizontal, just like that. Okay. Now, if you want to go ahead and rotate your wrist down, just like about that. Yep. Okay. And we got 50 for that one.
Okay.
Okay, so put your wrist horizontal again. Perfect. Okay. Now, if you want to raise your wrist up. Okay. We got 75 for that one. Okay, now we're going to manually muscle test you. Okay. So, let's see here. I want to make sure that's under the hand. There, and we got the joint. So, try and resist my hand and push down to the floor, okay? Very good. Now, we're going to put it like this. Yep. Now, try and resist my hand, push up to the ceiling. There you go. Very good. 5 out of 5 for both of those.
Okay.
We're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay. So if you want to put your hand towards the floor. Okay. 60 for that one. Okay. Palms to the ceiling. Okay. And we got 64 for that one. Okay. So then palms to the floor, very good. Palms to the ceiling, very good. 5 out of 5 for both of those.
Okay.
For this next portion, I'm going to be having you rotate your wrist towards your pinky and towards your thumb, just keeping it level just like that, and then we'll manually muscle test you to see how strong you are in your wrist, okay?
Okay.
So first, let's see here. Line it up. Okay. Rotate towards your pinky. Okay, 30. Okay, towards your thumb. Keep your hand flat there. There you go. Okay, we got about 15 with that one.
Okay.
Okay. So then resist my hand here. Go ahead and resist. Okay. Go ahead and resist. Okay. Okay. Rotate your hand towards your thumb first. Okay, about 20, that's pretty good. Okay, towards your pinky. Keep that hand flat, come back down, keep that hand flat there. There we go. About 20 for that one, that's pretty good too. Okay, and then let me muscle test you here. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, you can resist towards, yep, your thumb there, and then now we'll do resist towards your pinky there. Okay, perfect. 5 out of 5 for all of those. So now that we've completed your assessment, do you have any questions about things that we've gone over?
So, because this arm I noticed that I can do the more limited things with. Now, is there a way that we can, improve that? And what I thought was interesting is like with this arm, even though this is my more dominant and good arm, there are certain things that I wasn't able to do as well with this one, which is kind of interesting.
Right.
Since this is the injured side.
Right, to see kind of how your body
Yeah.
is. And I think definitely with your shoulder injury on your left-hand side, there's definitely exercises that we can, prescribe to you and get you to do that will help your range of motion and, kind of help loosen it up a little bit, and you can get, you can feel a little bit better that way.
Okay, good.
So, yeah. So I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Thanks. I appreciate it, and I look forward to working with you.
Awesome. Thank you.